And coming up,
Merry Christmas!
Tis the season, y'all. Anybody else feel like they're burning the candle at all ends these days? The holidays will do that to you. While our holidays may feel a bit hectic at times, there is no other family that has a more chaotic Christmas than the Browns. I figured there was no better time than now than to revisit some of the Brown family's maybe not so fondest Christmas memories. We have a lot to talk about. Let's get into today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be partnering yet again with DraftKings. It is the most wonderful time of the year for football fans and for lovers of the holidays alike. Get in on all of the sports ball action with my partners at DraftKings, which is the #1 place to bet on touchdowns. Right now, all new customers who bet $5 will earn $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That is something we can all celebrate. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up using my promo code realiteasquad, and the crown is yours. So just to recap, that is $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins for just $5. And who knows, maybe if you win enough money, you can score yourself some Tata Farms or Janelle Says merch. Stay in on the action and use your $150 in bonus bets to bet anytime touchdowns on DraftKings. DraftKings is the place to bet on touchdowns. And don't despair, you guys. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, do not worry. You can still join in on all of the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have a shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers, use my promo code realiteasquad and bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets instantly if your bet wins. That's promo code realiteasquad only at DraftKings Sportsbook. With a show like Sister Wives, it's one family that has been on our television screens for a decade and a half. There is a lot of holiday chaos to look back on. So just a disclaimer for this video, this is my top 10 chaotic moments. This list is by no means definitive, and you guys will have to let me know some of your favorite moments of Christmas chaos from the Browns down in the comments. All right, so starting off hot, my number 10 chaotic Christmas moment is when Mary was hanging the family's Christmas lights all by herself. Well, she did have the help of a teenage Leon.
You know, this is a job that I've always done. Occasionally, the boys will help me with it if they're around. I like having the lights on the house, so I do it.
Mom,
What?
some of these are out over here. Like in between. What you don't know is that every year there's a gap somewhere. And she's like, oh, that one too. And she'll rehang it.
Honestly, I don't know why I was so surprised that Mary was left to travel to her dying mother all by herself. Mary has been routinely left to do things on her own in this family. What I do love is that we learn every year without fail there is a gap of burnt out Christmas lights. A classic Christmas moment from the Browns, and honestly, I bet a lot of us could relate. Sure, it's annoying that some of the lights are out, but would I care enough to get back on the roof? Probably not. My number 9 chaotic Christmas moment from the Browns was when Robyn decided to give Cody the gift of a name change.
I've actually been anticipating giving Cody this present for a long time.
Where's it from?
It's for me.
it's really cool.
Can you guess?
Robyn's present was probably the biggest surprise I've ever had. It shocked and awed me. Robyn changed her name. It's Robyn Alice Brown now. That's her social security card. And that's the document.
For a man with 3 other wives, 2 of which were not legal marriages, and 17 kids at this point, this is the biggest surprise he's ever gotten. A name change from his non-legal 4th wife, Robyn. And the look on the faces of the majority of his kids is just disbelief that they keep having to witness their dad getting choked up over his love for his mistress. It's like, on Christmas, Dad, can we just exchange pajamas and keep this moving? But Robyn and Cody love nothing more than a captive audience when they have what they perceive to be big, exciting news. So this is very on brand for the Romeo and Juliet of polygamy. My number 8 chaotic Christmas moment from the Browns was when Mary slid straight into the family's cabin rental.
We want to make it steep enough to see how high you can get, but not go over the top into the house.
We start sledding down, and Robyn and I are slowing ourselves before we hit the ramp a little bit, so we just go up and come back down.
See, Mary's got a crazy streak.
Yeah, Mary!
Side of the house.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, beat that!
Get out! You all right?
Unfortunately for Mary, she comes up quite a bit on this list, and I feel bad for Mary because what's happening here is she is just trying to impress Cody by being a cool, risk-taking wife, and she ends up sledding straight into the house. And to add insult to injury, this was caught by multiple camera angles. There was the camera filming her outside, and then there was also a camera inside filming the family that was indoors, and that camera also caught Mary's epic wipeout. At least this happened early enough in the series where Cody still put on airs and he goes and helps Mary out of the snow embankment that she landed in. Had this happened in Flagstaff, he would have been like, smell you later, loser. Mary is back for my number 7 moment. This was truly a chaotic moment for the Browns when they were all moving into those cul-de-sac homes in Vegas at Christmas time, but Mary's financing had yet to come through.
But we're waiting for a Christmas miracle. Mary hasn't got her home yet, and we're hoping to all be there together for Christmas.
I feel bad because everyone's in their house basically, and we still don't even know anything.
From the beginning, this entire plan was about 4 houses, about having 4 wives in homes with all the children close to each other. Mary hasn't got her home yet, and it's very troubling to think that there's a possibility that we could lose this home.
I'll just say I would have been so irritated if I was Janelle. Janelle took money out of her 401k to pay off Robyn's credit card debt so that Robyn could get approved for financing just so these 4 houses could come to fruition. And then it's Mary's financing that ends up holding everything up. And if you guys go and watch this episode, Leon is in rare form, being extremely put out by this delay, which honestly, to be fair to Leon, it would suck seeing all of your siblings moving into their new homes, but Leon was acting like they were going to have to camp out until the financing came through. No, they were in a rental home. But we get cul-de-sac breakdown, so this is truly a chaotic Christmas moment. It wouldn't be the Browns if we didn't have at least one moment of chaotic packing that led one of them to lash out in anger. My number 6 chaotic moment is this one where a very festive Cody tells Christine he just doesn't like her at the moment.
You looked into Robyn's van, like how much room is there, and where is Janelle?
I don't know where Janelle is. But I can try and read both of their minds if you'd like.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you've been helpful. We're not reading their minds. I wish you would just learn to read the minds, because I don't like you right now.
Oh my gosh, I'm not taking that personal.
Real classy saying that you don't like a wife in front of your kids. You can actually tell that Cody softened what he really wanted to say here because there were cameras around. And it actually makes me shudder to think of what a conversation like this would have been like had there been no cameras around. It leads me to believe that these kids have witnessed some pretty gnarly fights. The first 5 moments that I talked about were definitely chaotic, but these next 5 moments that I'm talking about are going to be chaotic with a little bit of trauma sprinkled on top. My number 5 chaotic Christmas moment is when the gang celebrates Hanukkah.
Tonight we're celebrating Hanukkah. I love all the messages of Hanukkah. The miracle of the lights, I think, is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I've got some Jewish friends.
On the 23rd, we used to have Joseph Smith's birthday. Instead of that this year, Hanukkah is what I wanted to do instead, because I love the meaning of Hanukkah. In the past, we've always celebrated Joseph Smith's birthday, but last year, Cody said that he really didn't like to celebrate it anymore.
The reason that I didn't like it was because Mormons and fundamentalist Mormons have been accused by the Christian world of worshiping Joseph Smith. And I just thought that, celebrating his birthday was a little excessive. Christine, you've taken it personal in a way that it's like some kind of hit against you.
This isn't the only instance of berating Christine on this list. The worst one is still to come. I'm still a little confused, and I guess I will need some clarification, so let me know down in the comments. How is Joseph Smith viewed by LDS and fundamental Mormons? Is he not considered like the prophet of the religion? Why would it be weird to celebrate his birthday? But why celebrate something that actually has something to do with the faith that you practice when you can appropriate an entire religion instead? I hate that Christine says here that she decided to celebrate Hanukkah instead of Joseph Smith's birthday. No, you didn't, Christine. Cody bullied you into switching up celebrations, and you're making it seem like it was your idea, just like how Mary slid her ass into the Christmas cabin. These women are trying to earn favor with Cody. My number 4 chaotic Christmas moment is the year Cody got an exotic gun for Christmas.
So my sister wives and I got together and got Cody something very special.
Well, you already know what this is?
There it is. Never in my life seen him do that with a gun.
So then I open it up, and it's this extremely exotic gun. Years ago, when I was into the guns and I was doing the gun thing, it was one of those things that I never thought it was unattainable.
To be clear, Robyn saying my sister wives and I got together and got Cody something special is really just code for I got this for Cody because I know him so well, I just used their money. Cody really misleads viewers here when he says years ago when I used to be into the gun thing. Cody still sells gun accessories to this day. So Cody has always been into guns. Just like we've never seen him get as emotional over a gift as he did with Robyn's name change, I don't think we ever have seen him get this excited about a gift as he did about this gun. And since I really don't have anything positive to say about guns, I will just leave this at that. My number 3 chaotic Christmas moment is this moment that Cody berates Christine in a couch interview.
Because we might be moving, I got McKelty a cell phone. I wanted her to have contact with her Utah friends.
Are you still confused on whether we're going to move or not?
Yep.
Okay.
Hunter and McKelty get phones for Christmas, and the kids are pumped. Christine lets us know that she really wanted McKelty to have a phone so she could keep in touch with her friends. For some reason, this triggers Cody to turn to her and essentially say, hey, dum-dum, have you not gotten it through your skull yet that we are making this move? Hindsight is 2020, and looking back on scenes like this, it is just so clear that there is a seriously dark dynamic in this family that they hid from viewers, and honestly, they still continue to hide to a large degree to this day. Like, what's up with the vague insinuations that Mary has mistreated the kids? I certainly don't believe that Cody and Robyn are endgame. This is all a facade. Will I continue to watch? Well, yeah, I gotta know what happens with Coyote Pass, and now we have Christine's lawsuit against Cody. You know, both of those are gonna play out in future seasons. Now it's time for my top choices for the Brown family's most chaotic, and really, we can just call it most fucked up Christmas moments. Coming in at number 2 is when Cody decides to pitch the one house idea to his already fracturing family.
The whole idea of a gigantic home is a really good idea. Plenty of space for everybody.
Oof, we can't talk about this right now. We have Christmas to do.
I wanted all of you to see this. Welcome to my house.
This is your...
My house.
So this morning, Cody brought out this plan for a house and pictures. And
There's the house.
Wow.
I also brought the drawings of the house, if anybody wants to look at those. Oh, yeah.
Can we just have Christmas already? Can we just have Christmas?
Christine was being the most vocal wife about being absolutely against all living in one house. At this stage in the family, the kids are all growing up. They're moving out. They're starting their own families. It's not every day you have all or even most of the kids all together. And here Cody wants to hash out in front of everyone, a lot of the kids who will never even live in said house, this plan for a grand palace for himself. Literally, he keeps calling it my house. It's almost comical that this storyline is what immediately precedes Cody and Robyn intentionally isolating themselves during the pandemic. I honestly think Cody knew this would be the straw that broke Christine. I think he knew Christine would never sign on to the one house idea, and therefore that would stall everything with Coyote Pass. And then Coyote Pass could be, as Cody always intended it, a money shelter for his and Robyn's ill-gotten gains. My top fucked up Christmas moment also has to do with really bad timing. The most chaotic Christmas moment for me was when Cody and his wives decided to clue some of the kids in on this life-shattering move out of Utah, and then they whisked the whole family away to a cabin to celebrate Christmas.
When my mom told me that we're moving, I told her she couldn't make me go, and I wasn't going.
I cried a lot.
You know, we're told within a matter of weeks we've got to be out of the state. And then that just kind of, you know, sucks everything out. And then you realize I have this very limited time to tie up all these loose ends.
When we were up at the cabin, every single time we were doing anything, I'd look at the older kids and I would think, I know they're sitting here thinking, this is the last Christmas. I know they're sitting here thinking, what is next? They don't know.
Well, I'm mad. I'm not mad. I'm just sad about it. Like, I don't want to leave all my friends here.
Yeah. It's not just that. It's kind of like the scare factor.
Logan saying he had a very limited time to tie up loose ends. Logan always had to act like the parent. None of the parents tied up any loose ends. And in fact, they only gave the rest of the kids 3 days notice when they announced this move. The parents made sure that this was a seriously traumatic event in every way. I'm sure Logan was pissed, but he couldn't break down like the other kids were able to. He had to be the dad that everyone looked to for strength. And all I gotta say is, fuck Cody, Maddie was going to be a legend in that town. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this list is by no means definitive. This is just how I ranked these 10 chaotic Christmas moments. I'd love to hear what should be added to the list. Let me know down in the comments. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Check out my second channel, Sarah's Builds, and my podcast, Mostly Harmless. Links for both of those will be down in the description of this video. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, X, and TikTok at Reality Squad. And have yourselves a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, you guys. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.